I'm Cheryl and I'm Beatrix's mum.
I'm Terry, I'm Bee's dad. Bee's time in hospital first started when she developed what looked like COVID symptoms, and very rapidly things spiralled and she was rushed to the Freeman Hospital and Bee was in heart failure. They expected her to have another cardiac arrest and they said highly unlikely she'll survive the night. The other option was for surgery to connect her to a Berlin heart, a ventricular assist device, which essentially is an artificial heart. And Bee would be on that machine until she received a successful heart transplant. She was laid in bed with pipes coming out of her abdomen, running to a huge machine at the end of the bed that was acting at that point in time as her heart. It was horrific, but at the same time amazing to see that she was still with us and still had a chance and was still willing to fight. After a number of weeks in hospital, we had our first visit from Monica to look after Bee. Monica very quickly built up a very strong relationship with Bee. She just made such a huge difference to be able to try to lead a normal life. And as Bee was growing, she learned to walk with this machine literally 2 feet away from her. So that was Bee's life for 14 months without a successful heart transplant. And then one day that call came. It was a moment that you'd been hoping for, because you knew it was her only chance of coming home. Without that gift of life, she would not be here now. And that moment changed everything. We took her up to theatre. She knew what was happening. We'd explained to her that she was getting a new heart. I think she was in theatre for about 10 hours, and then we were able to go and see her, and despite her being still heavily sedated and still asleep, and she reaches up and she touches her chest. And we say, has Bee got a new heart? And she nods and touches her chest. She knew what had happened. And then from there, it was recovery. Gradually being woken up, learning to walk again, lots and lots of monitoring. But within 4 weeks of that moment, we walked out of that hospital with Bee to come home. We could not have got through that time in hospital and even now out of hospital without Monica and without the support of Rainbow Trust. I did not want to leave Bee's side, but very quickly I built up a lot of trust for Monica and was able to do that, was able to know that when Monica was coming, I knew Bee would be safe and I could leave. We have an older daughter, Eliza, who's 13 now. We wanted to give Eliza as normal a life as possible, away from the drama and the trauma of living in hospital. We couldn't have done that without Monica. Anybody who's seeing this in relation to supporting the Rainbow Trust is to look at Bee, look at our family, and we're just one of the families that Rainbow Trust helped look after. And look where we are now. We're at home, Bee's happy and she's growing, and she has been absolutely loving life, running around full of energy and every day getting stronger and stronger. Just such a happy little girl. They have brought so much to us, to our family, and united in the ability to provide support to children like Bee and to parents like Cheryl and I. We couldn't have coped without the support of Rainbow Trust. Please donate to this appeal Without your support, this work is not possible. Without donations, we would not have had Monica's support.